Hi, Collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing? How is everyone doing this evening? Hello, hello. If y'all would just give me 2 seconds, I'm going to pull the chat up real quick. My nose is itching. Itchy, 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 itchy. Wait, am I on the right channel? Wait, yes I am. I gotta be on the right channel. I'm on my channel. Hold on. Let's do it like this. Hello. Hi. Hello, Trayvon. Gabby. You said hi. I'm shook. I'm never early. Hello, Pfizer. How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel, everybody. Why my thing acting all wonky and crazy? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my stuff. There we go. Yeah, y'all go. Hey, Slightly Bent, Bethany Elliott, Dave Joseph. Hello. How's everybody doing? All right, so tonight we're going to be going into the Intuitive Calves Tarot. The Down the Rabbit Hole, Alicia's Journey Through Wonderland. And then I have the Shaman's Dream. That's what I have for us this evening. Okay, that's what we will be going into for tonight's reading. Hello, Mel Waters. God bless you as well. Hello, Majestic Grace. Sandra. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Now, somebody said something to me, and I have been on the fence, y'all, if I should address it or not. You know, everybody loves compliments. Everybody loves compliments. But what I don't like are backhanded compliments. I want you all to know something about your girl. Y'all know I was a hairdresser for 20 years. I have had every hairstyle known to man. I have looked however I felt like looking in that moment. All versions of me are me. And I don't really know how to take it when somebody tells me that they prefer an old version of me. The softer side of me. Soft to me says pushover. Not saying that you have to be hard, but I don't know. I didn't know how to take it. One, because you could have been referring to my appearance, also my demeanor. When I first started this channel, you know, when you first start doing anything that you're not used to doing, you're nervous. A lot of times when I first was doing these readings, it'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning. I may or may not have felt like putting on makeup when I first started. You see what I'm saying? And whether I wear makeup or not, whether I have short hair, natural hair, and I've done it all, I'm still me at the end of the day. And the person that I am, I like to feel like, and this is for any of y'all, we're the sum total of our experiences. Everything that we've been through makes us who we are today. And I would never want to go back to an older version of myself, because I feel like the person that I'm in today, I'm right where God wants me to be. So I didn't say anything back to the person who made the comment, but I just want y'all to be aware of how you say stuff. Even when it sounds like you're trying to be nice, sometimes it can come across as like a backhanded compliment, or like a what do some people call it? I just didn't like it. It just rubbed me the wrong way, because I can think of some people right now who wish that they had the old version of me because they could take advantage of me. And I just find it very offensive. You know what I'm saying? I just find it very, very offensive. And I just thought I would address it in case anybody else decide they want to say something. Hello, Sarah Frost. Hello, Mel Waters. Hello, Karma Real. Okay. Hello, Michael Diaz. How you doing? Thank you. Who is this? Is that? Uh-oh. My thing. Why I'm not live? Hey, thank you, Charity, for the 100 jewel. Who else did I miss? Sandra. Hey, girl. Dave Joseph, Slightly Bent. I see y'all. Welcome. What's up, fam? Family Chosen One. C. Scott Run. Girl, You're Galash. How are you? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. But I wouldn't say that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just never know what somebody's going through. You know what I mean? You just never know what somebody was going through when you say that was really nice. That side of you was, the softer side. Like, why? You don't know what I was going through. You don't know why I was acting that way or why I was looking that way. It's just so offensive to me. It's just, oh, girl, you just rubbed me so the wrong way. And I didn't pop out because Spirit held my tongue. But when I woke up and seen it, I was quite upset with you. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. And she know who she is. All right, so that being said, let's leave it there. Let's talk about Intuitive Calves Tarot. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for us this evening. What do you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs? Holy Spirit, what do you have? Thank you. Twin Flame in reverse, starting off. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Slightly bent. Intuitive Calves in reverse. You're right. It's almost like saying, I like when you was broken. I like when you was this. And I know she's going to be like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. But you just don't even understand. Ace of Swords in reverse. Amazing Joe. What's up? JP the God. Javier. Lindell. Anderson. My nose is itching already. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. What is going on here? Oh, Nine of Swords in reverse. Everything popped out like real quick. All right. We got Twin Flame. It's in reverse. Intuitive Calf in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And the Nine of Swords is in reverse. All right, so somebody ended a twin flame connection. You find like whatever is going on with that twin flame, maybe you see your person as a karmic twin flame connection, is what it's looking like. Hello, Boo Boo Bear, Martin Simpson. Welcome to the channel. So here with the twin flame in reverse, next to Intuitive Calves, something about this karmic twin flame, somebody feels like they did not use their intuition when it came to a twin flame connection. And so I don't know, maybe it's something somebody did not see about it being negative at the time. It did come to an end though, because the Ace of Swords here is in reverse. You and this person have had a permanent ending, it looks like, to y'all's connection. Somebody with the Knight of Swords wants to come in and make an offer. They've been holding this offer. 9 times out of 10, when people hold offers that they want to make, it's because they don't know if it's safe. Okay? They don't know if it's safe. Is it safe for me to come? Are you still mad? I'm just kind of, typically, sometimes people are waiting on divine timing, trying to test the water. Sometimes they're just waiting on you to reach out. You know what I mean? I'll just wait till they say something to me, and then we could go back to being cool. Now, while one person wants to make an offer, the other person is not stressed about it at all. With the Nine of Swords, that's the Nine of Swords, and it came in reverse. It's like you're not in your head about it. You're pretty comfortable with it being over. It was karmic, and so it looks like you could care less. So that's how it looks. How you doing, Joshua Burke, Warmington? How are you, baby? Welcome. Ah! Look at it. I told y'all sometimes they be reaching out by email, DMing, texting, and look at it. He said she reached out 3 days ago. You can block emails, baby. You can block emails. Hey, Danny, go crazy. Hey, hey, hey. I miss you, girly. Welcome. Let's talk about twin flame here in reverse. Hello, Arizona 79 love. Okay, we got Justice here in the upright. The Queen of Pentacles here is in the upright. And the Star is in the upright. Okay, well, even though you see somebody as your karmic, the feeling that I'm getting is that they're seeing you as their person. Now, why would I say that they see you as their person? How you doing, Queen Stack? Is because this is somebody who has a lot of hope of reconciliation, because justice is also out here. So this is somebody who is hoping that y'all will reconcile, that y'all will come back together, that y'all can fix it. You know, if I come in and I tell you the truth and I tell you, you know, what was going on that you don't know, like what was going on behind the scenes, so to speak, then maybe you'll, you know, want to do this again. Somebody likes the fact too, a Queen of Pentacles is out here. Now, what I like about a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius is also out here along with Libra, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Ooh, my nose. Taurus, heavy on the Taurus, okay? This is someone who believes it used to really take care of those you love. And that may be prompting why this person wants you back in their life. Like, life was good when you were in it because, like, you were dependable, you're loyal. You know what I'm saying? If I need you, because if you love me, you'll have my back. And that type of person and those type of connections can sometimes be hard to come by. So we want those types of connections in our life. Hello, Linda Wolf and Sonia. Intuitive care being in reverse. Somebody feels like when stuff ended between the two of y'all, they didn't see a lot about you because they weren't listening to their intuition. Let's talk about why. Hello, Carlos Lopez, Intuitive Kev here in reverse. They feel like they weren't listening to their intuition. Ebony Anderson, how you doing, sweetheart? Intuitive Kev, please, in reverse. Intuitive Kev in reverse, please, Holy Spirit. What you got for Intuitive Kev in reverse? Intuitive Kev in reverse is being clarified by secrets in the upright, Two of Pentacles in the upright, innocence in reverse. Well, somebody feels like you don't see them as an innocent person. You may have used to kind of see somebody, not like they were childish, but just like, you know, this is a decent person. What I see is what I get with innocence. Like, there was a time when you used to look at this person with, that's like, this is my person. And, you know, for face value is what I'm really getting. You see, but see, innocence is in reverse. So something happened where you stop being able to see somebody for face value because innocence, like I said, is there. How you doing, S. Darby? Hello, hello. Hey, Sasha, how you doing, girlie? I ain't seen you in forever long. Welcome back to the channel. So here it is with the Two of Pentacles here in the upright. This is somebody with innocence in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in the upright. The reason why you don't see somebody as innocent is because, come to find out, somebody was keeping a secret that they were juggling you. They may have been juggling you with other options. And so it's like, if you thought your person was faithful, maybe you're the one who wasn't using your intuition because maybe you seen the signs and you were ignoring them. So it's like they was cheating on you the whole time. So you don't see this person as innocent anymore. Thank you, S. Darby, for the bronze medal, Sasha. Thank you. Hello, Smith Ivory. Okay. Now, when you found out, and maybe this is how you feel. Back then, I wasn't using my intuition. Found out they was juggling me. They're not that innocent. Y'all broke up. Simple as that, right? Well, you have called for a permanent ending to the connection. I mean, you know, I always tell y'all, some people will forgive and y'all can come back together again. And then there's other times people are like, no, we're done. We're done. We're not coming back together. All right, let's talk about the Ace of Swords here in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse is being clarified by emotional manipulator. White magic in reverse. High priestess in the upright. Did you want me to take all three of them popped out at the same time? Did you want all of these? Did you want these? That would be a yes. Just one card. You want these? Yes, that's a yes. All right, so that's why. This is why you don't see this person the same. You see this person as an emotional manipulator. This is somebody who was knowing that they was knowingly dating other people that they were interested in. And so this was somebody who was faking their emotions for you. So this is one of the reasons why you ended stuff. The second reason you ended it is because you found out that this person was doing black magic on you. And so then they were using magic to probably like some sort of love spells or doing stuff to manipulate you to take advantage of you. And that's a deal breaker in itself. Now, one of the things is Somebody thought, okay, the thing with the intuitive chaos in reverse, I think someone thought you did not have, you didn't, like you ignored your intuition. But you're very observant. High priestess is out here in the upright. A high priestess in the upright. Your third eye works. And I don't know if y'all, I tell y'all all the time, you got to be careful who you play with. Sometimes people will play, like people will think people are dumb because they let stuff slide. Everybody is not dumb. And some people are actually setting you up. Not that they're keeping it a secret, but they're just wanting to see how far you'll go if put in a position to be nefarious. So I don't have to tell you that I can see that you're lying. I don't have to tell you that I see that you are a cheater. But whoever this is, they didn't know that you could see everything that they was doing. They thought that they was, the fact that they weren't so innocent and they was juggling you, it was a secret because you didn't have no good intuition. But come to find out, you knew it all. Your intuition told you everything they was doing. So this is somebody who was out here behaving one way because they thought you couldn't see. And they also thought that you ignored intuitive nudges. Now that they know that you see them, they also, this now makes sense on why you see this person as a karmic twin flame. Now, this person would like to come back and tell you the truth. They would also like to balance out the scales with you. And the reason why is this person, the star is out here. So this is somebody who hopes that you'll go back to looking out for them. Now, what's interesting is why would you want to look out for somebody who emotionally manipulates, does possibly love spells, black magic of any sort on you? Thank you, Sarah Frost, for the 100 jewel. Hello, Patty's Enough. You say just because we forgive does not mean we forget. That's right. That's right. That's right. Welcome, Patty. Hello. Hey, Prince Taurus, Star Kid. What's up? Welcome to the channel. Okay. And then it says here with the Knight of Pentacles here in the upright. Let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody wants to come in and try to make you an offer, but it does not, like I said, it does not look like you're worrying about anybody giving you an offer. Like I feel like to you, it's just, it's done. What's done is done. You're over it. Hello, Vonnie, be real. Let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles here in the upright. Knight of Pentacles here in the upright is being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to work with this person. You don't want to work with them. Simple as that. They want to come in and make an offer and you're like, for what? We're not working together. We're not working together. This person wants to come out of a stalemate. And you're like, no, baby, we can't work together. Anything they're offering, you don't want. And because legal issue is in reverse, you see this person is unjust. Even though this is not the justice in reverse. This is like, yeah, this would be like justice. The legal issues is just like justice. So you see this person doing you unjust. Is that right? Unjustly. You see them not being fair to you. This is somebody who did stuff to you because they assumed that your intuition didn't work. So, oh, well, if you don't know, what you don't know doesn't hurt you. I can get away with it. Collective so dumb. Now they want to make up. And it's like, no, not working with you. And now we have the Nine of Swords here is in reverse. So let's talk about the Nine of Swords in reverse. How you doing, John Dillon and David Gary from New Zealand? Welcome. Thank you to Side for the torch. And welcome to the channel. Sarah Davidson. How you doing, sweetheart? All right, so let's talk about the Nine of Swords here in the upright. What's up, JB Smooth? How you doing, baby? Busy Glow. Hey, hey, hey. Nine of Swords here in reverse. So they want to make up and you're like, absolutely not. Yeah, you're not stressing out about it because it's like you see this person exactly for who they are. A hidden enemy. See, it's one thing to cheat. It's another thing when somebody's starting to be an emotional manipulator or like they doing black magic on you. That's a whole nother, like, that's like going into a whole nother territory. Like cheating. Okay, you're a cheater, you're a liar. And you're disloyal. But a hidden enemy, this is like, You're ops, man. Like, you purposely tried to hurt me on purpose. And hidden enemies have their own agenda on why they was doing it. So this person wasn't just cheating. For them to do black magic on you, there was a hidden agenda. And that's what makes this even worse. Now, you're not losing sleep over it because now you see that they're a hidden enemy. Thank you, Sarah Frost, for the 100 jewel. What's up? What's your name? Yashika. Hey, honey. How you doing? Ebb and Flow. What's up? How you doing, sweetheart? Cheryl. What's up, sweetie? Now, so now that you see that this person is a hidden enemy, 4 of Pentacles, you're not giving them anything. You're completely not giving them nothing, especially when it comes to your money. See, you used to look out for this person. But why would you want to look out for your hidden enemy? No, you don't give. We're not giving out gifts to the hidden enemy. Once you really saw who this person really was, okay, not only are you a cheater, but you're out here doing black magic and being an emotional manipulator, you closed your wallet. So whatever gifts you was giving as a Queen of Pentacles, those days are over. You could thank all your hidden motives you was doing behind my back as the reason why. Bang. All right, come through, collective. What's going on? Okay, JP, I'm a pin it for you. Thank you, sweetie. Hello, Papayan Pepper. Oh, well, you can go. Okay, no, we don't need to do that. But I see you trying to be funny. Goodbye. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what else you got? 10 of Wands here is in the upright. The trash box is in reverse. Hey, Shamika Jackson. We got the 2 of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands here in the upright, and the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody misses you taking care of them because they got a lot on their plate. They got 10 wands, right? Now, I could easily say they wanted you as a Queen of Pentacles to carry all the burdens anyway. Maybe that was one of the problems with y'all's relationship, is that somebody was trying to make a fool out of you, making you do everything. It was like a one-sided connection. Oh, well, since you're the Queen of Pentacles and you know how to, you take care of those you love. Since you love me, you just take care of all of my bills. You just take care of everything. Feed me, clothe me, house me. And I'm just going to act like a dependent. Oh, God, I got it so mad. Do you know I got this person over here who loves me so much. They're just taking care of me. And I talk to whoever I want behind their back. I cheat on them. Who's doing this? Supposedly your twin flame. So they're putting extra burdens on your back, even if it was hard for you sometimes. Did you ever go to this person and say, hey, can you get a job? Can you do something? Can you help? This is hard carrying everything. Supporting kids, family, person. Everybody comes to you to lift them up. That can be a lot on one person's shoulder. And so somebody was just treating you like it's your job to carry it all. You have decided you're not going to make no fool of me. Your days of making a fool of me are over. Carrying all your burdens and thinking you're out here with third parties playing innocent in my face. So I will carry your burdens. You decided to take the trash out and you let go of this romantic relationship or even the romantic idea of having a twin flame. You know how sometimes people romanticize twin flame connections? That went out the door. 2 of Cups is in reverse. Oh no, baby. No. And your intuition was saying, dump this crazy and let them go. Thank you, Sarah Frost, for the 100 jewel. Hello, Sarah Davidson. Welcome to the channel. Page of Wands. Now, the only thing that's bothering this person is how you see them. They feel like they want to get stuff back off the ground. They want to start over. And you're not interested because of their injustices. No, we're not starting over. You're left out of legacy wealth. Whatever I have, you don't get to be a part of that. Thank your manipulation for that. Whatever you was back here on the 7 of Swords doing behind my back is exactly why you don't get to be a part of my stability anymore. I'm not looking out for somebody who thinking they're going to make a fool of me. Nope, not happening. So there you go. You're not looking out. Thank you, Slightly Bent, for the torch. So you telling somebody basically kick rocks. Keep stepping. As Martin used to say, keep it stepping. When he would throw Pam out or whomever out, keep stepping. They need to get out and keep it stepping. Up in the clouds. You're not in any type of confusion over this. Like, you know how sometimes people want you to feel bad or be all up in your head. Well, maybe I'm looking at it wrong. No, baby. This is somebody up in the clouds is in reverse. This is somebody who is fully trusting their intuition. What I see, what I know, what spirit has told me, somebody is completely trusting their decision that this person is in fact a burden. Being around them is a burden. Let them go. Social media is in reverse. Now, when social media is in reverse, that means that you have cut somebody off in all areas. You can't talk to me. Don't Facebook me. Don't email me. Don't YouTube me. None of that. Whatever social media platform they on, don't talk to me. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. That's how you feel. This person didn't want you. Remember, you want to date everybody else. Go ahead and free yourself. You ain't got to talk to me on any social media platform, period. Don't email me. Don't text me. Don't call me. Leave me alone. And I'm not in confusion about telling somebody to leave me alone. That's how you feel. How you doing, Cindy? What's up? It's Black Magic Player. Welcome to the channel, baby. Hello, Veronica Andrews, also known as Veronica Boston. Blessings to you as well, sweetheart. So you're done. And the reason why you're not talking to this person is because they thought that they could make a fool of you in the first place. Listen, when somebody thinks that they're going to play innocent in your face and think that they're going to get away with juggling you for as long as they thought that they was getting away with it, what is there to talk about? See, people be forgetting actions speak louder than words. You have already told me by your actions, you don't want a relationship with me. You don't have any respect for me. You clearly think I'm dumb and you need to go head on. So there's nothing to talk about. Your days of making a fool of me are done. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. Exit stage left. This is for the collective of all 12 signs, Jewel Pasteur. Welcome to the channel. So you're telling this person basically to kick rocks and keep on stepping. Hey, Nina. I see you. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100, Jewel. Yeah, you telling somebody to go head on. They need to go head on. Leave. Go head on. When you found out that this person not only cheated, but they went so far as to do black magic on you. White magic in reverse is black magic. And then not only did they do black magic, that this person was trying to emotionally manipulate you. All your feelings, whatever attraction you had to that person, it shriveled up like a little, like you know how grapes, when they turn to raisins, gone. All feelings dissipated. Passion. You're not sexually attracted to this person in any form or fashion. You know how sometimes people want to sell you like, oh, they think I'm sexy. They think I'm fine. They thought I was so fine. Like, nah, man. It's like sometimes when you really get to know a person and you really see how that, like, their lack of character, that's nothing attractive about that. In fact, you're repulsed. You probably don't even want this person nowhere near you. I'm repulsed by you. How dare you do black magic on me? That's how you feel. 7 of Pentacles. Now they want to get stuff off the ground. And you like, I guess it's slow for them to build pentacles. It's slow for them to grow pentacles. But that's not your problem. That's not your problem, collective. It's not your problem. Because y'all not together. Remember, you didn't want me, so don't talk to me. You want to do black magic? You want to be a hidden enemy? Hierophants in reverse. We're no longer together, buddy or girl. Pick your stuff up and go. You want to be single? Because see, you were behaving like you were single. Go be single. You weren't treating me like a friend. Because see, a marriage or a hierophant, like a serious relationship, y'all are supposed to be more than just lovers. Y'all supposed to be friends. The disrespect was loud. So it's like, we're not together. So you don't get to be a part of my 10 of Pentacles. I'm not looking out for nobody who ain't my like a real friend. Like this right here is simple. Anybody with good sense knows if you cut up bad enough with a person and they like you really cut up, they're going to cut you out of their life. it is what it is, because they will never trust you to be in their life. People are only going to let people they trust be around them. They have completely destroyed all trust. See, it was one thing to cheat. It was another thing to go so far as to emotionally manipulate and do black magic. Because that means you have a whole hidden agenda. You never liked me, never loved me, never cared nothing about me when you do stuff like that. That is selfishness, the epitome of selfishness. And this is what somebody is missing. Like, you can't come back like that. You can't come back. Strength is in the upright. Leo energy. Hierophant, Taurus. Six of Pentacles is here. King of Pentacles is in reverse. Oh my gosh. Five of Wands is in reverse. And we have the Hermit in the upright. Let me tell you something. Somebody feels like you're in a very strong position to give to them. You got it. You're very stable. Yeah, I may have cheated on you. I may have did something to you, but you landed on your feet. Collective. You landed on your feet. You still looking like you always have looked. How you doing, righteous word? You still look like you've always do. You're still able to look out for the people you love. So was my stuff really that bad, collective? You landed on your feet. You're strong. You're much stronger than I gave you credit for. Clearly, my magic didn't do that much to you. You got money to spare. And you look at this person saying, what my money got to do with you? What does my money, what does me giving you money got to do with you? Nothing. King of Pentacles in reverse. You keeping all your coins to yourself. Because what does even if you're strong and you have the money to give, you're not giving it to this person, the emotional manipulator. Are you serious? They want to come over here and try to come out the cold because the only thing they're getting off the ground is money is going slow. They might be experiencing blockages. It takes a while to grow pentacles when you're going through karma. So somebody wants to come out of chaos and conflict with you by trying to make peace. I won't put you in competition with nobody else. I won't cheat on you. And you looking at this person going, I'm single as a Pringle. Hermit. Hermit with the Hierophant in reverse. It's me and God out here. Ain't nobody got time for you and your mess. Somebody's saying, basically, you prefer to be single. You want to be single. You want to stay by yourself, and being closed off from this person is what you want to do. Now, does that mean that you're closed off to the rest of the world? No. Does that mean that you're closed off from dating, period? No. You may just be closed off from your person. But you may, some of y'all, not all of y'all, might be closed off because you are just doing your thing right now. You're on your spiritual journey and you're figuring you out. I mean, after going through all of this, I think you have a lot to figure out. Right? So, failed actress. How you doing, baby? You said that pocket watching. Yeah, this person is pocket watching. Hey, sweet gal. Welcome. Queen Light. Welcome. Thank you, sweet gal, for the 100 jewel. Hey, good luck givers and takers. Welcome back to the channel. Sarah Frost, did I tell you thank you for your 100 jewel? Okay. Yeah, this person is different, child. Very, very, very different. Very different. Teresa Pierce. Hello. Celts Tilgroin. How you doing? Straight Queen. Yesenia. How are you? And Lewis, welcome. So somebody feels like you're in a strong position to still give to them. This is somebody who wants to head towards you real fast. Oh, Lord. Here they come. Running to you. They want to run to you. Hey, Linda. Maddox. Well, I've heard for a second. Who is that? Is that Whitney Houston? I want to run to you. I want to run to you. They want to run. Now they want to run towards you. Talking about, you're my divine partner. Hold on. You have to give to this. You're my divine partner. I have to give to this. Child. Hey, noob. This person is so fried. They're running towards you because You're their divine partner. Two of Wands. This is somebody who has plans, baby, to come back to you. They can have a plan. They're coming back to you, even though they acted like they were not on the divine path. I see you right here. I know to you it looks like I'm not your divine person because it looks like I was doing all this fried stuff behind your back. I was acting like a hidden enemy. Looks like I'm not your divine partner because I was acting crazy. I know. But I am your divine partner. Even though I wasn't doing nothing divine, I'm your divine partner. I was out here being a complete snake. But they're saying with divine guidance, they know that they was being a snake. But they want you to believe that you have to give to them because you are their divine partner and you got 9 pentacles. So I have to attach to you because you are my stable person. You're my person and you're stable. And I have to, we have to be together. Now, they're admitting divine guidance. I don't listen to divine guidance. I don't listen to divine. But because I was supposed to be your divine partner, you have to give to me. Somebody even dropped on their damn head. I don't have time for this nonsense today. Hey, retro throwback. Oh my God. Ain't that crazy? You have to give to them because that's your divine partner. Somebody is fried, child. This is not how it works. God gave everybody free will. Just like you free willed, decided to portray your twin flame, they can free will to not look back at you the same ever again in life. Somebody is so crazy. Temperance. Yeah. They talking about, look, you telling them with temperance in reverse, me and you will never be right. Me and you will never me and you will never be right. We will never be balanced, baby. Temperance is in reverse. Oh no, me give to you? Never. Me balance you out? Never. Never. Divine partnership or not? Never. King cut them off. You're not playing with somebody. Your plan is to continue to cut them off. King cut them off. You got to go. You got to go. This ain't that type of party. Now their plan is to come back to you with the 6 of Swords here in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. And you're like, why? You ain't... I'm cutting you off at the door, baby. Ain't no romance. Come back to what? There's nothing to come back to. Hey, Tammy. There's nothing for this person to come back to. I'm never going to be a part of your third party, and I'm never going to work with you to grow pentacles. There's nothing to come back to. Since you're not my divine partner, because you don't listen to divine guidance. Now, somebody might come back and say, well, you know, y'all got to be careful because now somebody going to try to come back and say, well, I sat there with the divine and I've been working on myself. Well, cool. You keep working on yourself. And the divine will give you someone else. But as far as you are concerned, look like you, it's a done deal. Thank you, Sarah Frost, for the 100 jewel. It's looking like for you, it is a done deal. I'm done. Been through in the towel. No, it's like you can't unsee what you now know. I will never see you the same. Never. Never, 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 never. Hey, Jax. Did you want that right? It kind of turned at the last minute. This person, well, yeah, it's probably, they want a brand new financial start. That's why they want to attach to you. With the Ace of Pentacles out here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Temperance, Sagittarius. Strength, did I tell y'all, Leo? My Knight of Swords is out here, Aquarius. This is somebody, yeah. Your plan is to cut this person off. You are not attracted to this person at all. You're done. Like, ain't nothing about them being divine. You're supposed to be your person, nothing. They want to come in and heal from the third party situation. So they want to heal, like, okay, I know I cheated. I think we can heal from, but they only want to heal because they want you to give them some money. So what they're going to try to do is try to convince you that they're not a false person after all. Like you're looking at it wrong. I'm not two-faced. I know that's how you're looking at me, but I'm not. I swear I'm not. Fool in reverse. This is okay. Hey, DMV, honey. How are you? What's up, Brandon Thomas? This person is so crazy. I cannot with this person, y'all. 7 of Cups. You thought I was out here. You thought I was out here being a false person with all these options, but I wasn't given to all them options. See, Knight of Cups in reverse on top of behind the 7 of Cups. I wasn't given to all them options. Okay, this is what they gonna tell you. They went out here giving all them options. So in other words, somebody wants you to stop believing your intuition and believe what they're telling you. 6 of Wands is in reverse. This is somebody who is going to tell you, I'm not getting attention from other options. I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I'm not giving. See, this is the Page of Cups. I promise you I'm not putting you in no one-sided situation because I'm not talking to nobody. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. Y'all know somebody who is, they're admitting, well, you have seen that this person is not your divine person. Y'all know the devil's number one way to get people is illusion. Lies, deception, illusion. To steal, kill, and destroy you. If somebody can come in and try to convince you to not listen to your intuition and I tell y'all, manipulators, their biggest thing when they manipulate you is not to convince you sometimes that they didn't do what you think they did. What they do is they come in and try to tell you that you were seeing it wrong. So like, I did do this, but this is why. So you technically are misjudging it. From your point of view, it looked like I was doing it like I was doing black magic. But if you knew I was doing black magic because I thought you was attacking me. They put it back on you. Somehow flip it over on you. Well, see, when we had broke up, we was taking that break. I thought, I could do what I wanted. We weren't technically together. I mean, it was supposed to be a small break. I was coming right back with you, and then you just acted like you didn't want me. So I just kept dating other people. Do you see how this works? Thank you, Sarah Frost, for the 100 jewel. And hello, Victory shall be mine. If I can just convince you that I did do everything, but it was you that is misreading my intentions or why I did it, then you're going to question yourself, and then I can come back. What's up, One Diva? Now I can wiggle my way back into your world because you're going to believe that, yeah. So the real goal here is not to convince you that they didn't do it, but to get you to not trust your intuition, to stop listening to the divine guidance, and to trust them more than you trust yourself. You better watch this person because they super slick. You better watch them. This is a super slick one, this one right here. You thought there was a hidden enemy in a snake? Child, this one real sneaky. Very, very, very sneaky. I know that's right. I know that's right, JP. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. This person is odd. See, this person don't listen to the Most High, and you know it. The Most High is in reverse. This person don't listen to the Most High. But then they have the nerve to come back and tell you, I want to heal. I know we're out of balance, but I'm your divine person. You don't listen to the Most High. You don't follow divine direction at all. So if you're not listening to divine direction, I guarantee you're not listening to your intuition. This is somebody who's just doing what they want to do. This your number one hater. Trying to convince you that they not a hater. Your hater trying to tell you, I'm not a false person. I'm not a liar. I'm not an emotional manipulator. I'm not a hater. I'm a hater, but I'm trying to hide that I'm a hater. I'm not. Hello, Sidran and Vincent and Brandon Thomas. I see you already. I spoke to you already, Brandon. Hello, R. Lanek Johnson. Hello, welcome to the channel. This person is so different. So different. I know that's right, Linda. This person's still doing black magic. You got to be kidding me. They still doing black. Swords. This person, let me tell you something. This is somebody who has been doing black magic to get out of this mental prison they are with you. But they also been doing black magic on their options. One of y'all's, I did a reading. One of y'all's people was doing black magic on their options too. I don't remember which sign it was, but I was like, what? That was the first time that had came out. It's coming out here now. What sign was that? Was it Gemini? It was one of y'all. Was it Cancer? Cancer, Gemini? One of y'all's people was doing black magic, not just on you, but even on their third parties. And this is what this is. This person does black magic on their third parties as well. But they're doing black magic to try to get themselves out of this situation with you. This mental prison. So they trying to manipulate the energy to get you to, let them back around you. Ooh, child. This person is committed to they're committed to their manipulation. Committed. Clearly, they're very committed to it. They don't want to let it go. They don't want to let it go at all. All right, Holy Spirit, what else you got? They're committed. 8 of Wands. And you're committed to not talking to them because they put you in this one-sided situation. And you're not trying to get this person any money. 8 of Wands is in reverse. Yeah, you're leaving this person behind. Oh, no. You don't listen to the Most High. And you do black magic. This is why you're leaving this behind. Even though the devil card ain't out here, it's like, I got to get far away from somebody. Because, child, you listen to the devil. And, no. I'm trying to get far, far, far away from you. Some of y'all might be trying to travel, leave, move, get away. See, you know that this person is broke. They're a hater that's broke. And even though it ain't out here, they're probably an energy vampire. So they're jealous, they're envious, they hate. Because that's what haters do. They're normally jealous and envious. This person don't have any money. And you try to get far, far away from this person. Because, listen, you're definitely not obsessed. So whatever little black magic they have going on, that ain't working. You're definitely not obsessed here. You ain't trying to have this person back. They might be trying to get free, but no. Eat from your table? Never. Never again in life. Break bread with me? Never. Celebrate with me? Never. You're leaving. You're not obsessed. You don't want nothing to do with this person. But this person believes y'all belong together. We belong together. Mariah Carey, we belong together. Oh, baby, you. Y'all know Mariah Carey, we belong together. Emperor with the Empress. This is somebody coming back. The person who you trying to run from is trying to say, y'all belong together. No. No. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewels. This person need to go, child. This person needs to go. They need to go. They need to go. They need to go. They need to go. Oh, my God. I cannot. Y'all. Ooh. Hello. Not you. Emperor with the Empress. They're going to come in and tell y'all are the divine masculine and divine feminine. Baby, we go together. All right. Okay. Not JP, not JP Smooth said, you my best friend. And you like, the hell, this is you. The hell we're not. Judgment is in reverse. Resurrect this relationship? Absolutely not. You, my divine partner? This person is a page of pentacles. You already have 9 pentacles and got 10. They trying to attach to you. And you like, baby, you can't pretend to be an emperor when you're a page of pentacles. How you my match? And this person has nothing to do with the divine path. Nothing. They actually have left the divine path, this one here. And you're like, we're not resurrecting this. We're not resurrecting this with your broke self. And I know you my biggest hater. Are you crazy? Like, no, this ain't what we doing. They trying to say, baby, I swear I'm not your energy vampire. I'm not an energy vampire. they gonna play like they're an emperor? They coming back. They trying to tell you, I am not an energy vampire. Somebody wants to convince. I'm so irritated by this reading, y'all. I'm so irritated by this person's, because I see the manipulation is so irritating. It is so irritating. It is so irritating to be in this energy of somebody trying their best. All the evidence is here, and they just gonna blatantly tell you, no, I'm not an energy vampire. I know I put you in a one-sided situation. I know you was taking care of everything. I know that I put 10 wands on your back. But here's why. I really can't carry my load. I can't. Then why you still a Page of Pentacles? All this time that passed, you still a Page of Pentacles. They don't listen to the divine. But they're going to come back and tell you they're not an energy vampire. I was never obsessed with doing black magic on you. I swear I wasn't. Or all the things in your life. You know, sometimes this person could have, now I read it as they're doing black magic on their options because they were. But this is also somebody who's trying to do black magic to create maybe on all of your options that you had available. Trying to close doors. Shut your doors so you can't move forward. Hey, Karen Langford. You know, sometimes people then for those of y'all who get down with magic, then you be out here trying to do door openers. Or run to the divine and ask the divine to unlock your doors. Somebody trying to close the doors. This person is different. You see this exactly for what it is. This is a karmic connection. You and this person don't have nothing in common. Y'all moving in two different directions. Two different directions. You see how y'all fight back to back, but that means y'all going in two different directions. Hello, Cheryl. This person needs to stop. They need to stop with the nonsense. This karmic connection, they want to get this out the cold. They trying to get you to come back into believing that this person wants you to stop ascending. They see you listen to the divine. This is somebody trying to get you to come over here, go back to it, so you can stop ascending. Because see, if I can get you into a soul contract, you're going to stop that growing. Because I'm about to bring you down. Because see, it's easier for people who are down to bring somebody of the light down. It's harder to pull somebody up than to pull them down. There's a lot of good people who can get around the wrong crowd and get corrupted. You don't hear about too many people who are doing well, and then they bring up a person who was doing bad. See, the only way a person who's doing bad is going to do better is if they want to. This person, you're not resurrected in one because you feel like they're descending. And this is somebody who wants to resurrect a relationship to keep you from ascending. Whoo, child. Too much going on here. Too much going on here. King of Wands is in reverse. They're not trying to let you go because they feel like you're the best option out of all those options. And everybody I was talking to, you the one. And I want back in. I know you look at me as irresponsible, but I want back into your life. Somebody wants back into your life, but you're blocking this, honey. You in the divine, you are divinely protected. You see that blue light around you? Somebody is in a perpetual, like you in a cocoon, baby. You are in a cocoon. Y'all, please forgive my stomach. It's growling. So out here with the 7 of Wands here in the upright, you are in your own little cocoon. You are fighting this person coming back. Oh, no, you can't come back into my life, child. Never again. No. Can't come back. They cannot come back into your life. I know that's right. Move. Bonnie B said, move. They do. They need to go. I can't believe they want to come back this bad. This is so crazy. Like, they're just like, you're going to take care of me. No, this ain't how that works. You can't demand somebody take care of you. And you grown? Are you serious? they want you to take care of them. Take care of them, collective. Queen of Wands is in the upright. Sagittarius energy. So we got Taurus, Aries, Leo again. But it could be any of them. Aries, Leo, Sag. My water is also out here. Really, all the signs is out here. All the earth, all of them. Every sign is out here. I know I haven't said Pisces, but my water is out here. Okay. Queen of Wands is out here in the upright. This is you. Okay, well, tell me more. What about her? Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh. You believe that this person is very manipulative. Magician here in reverse, Gemini. Yeah, you see this person is very manipulative. This person is real sexually impulsive. Very sexually impulsive, this one. Knight of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. You see this person is selfish. They only think about themselves. They don't really think about you. They lie. They lie to save themselves. But this person is very sexually impulsive. That wants to get stuff off the ground. This is somebody who sleeps with both sexes in case you don't want to get it off the ground. You feel like you're confident that this person is selfish. They move very impulsively to be manipulative. And the reason why they move so impulsively, you believe, is because they're descending. Like, they got an entity attachment, so to speak. So they move, it makes them move impulsive to do selfish, manipulative things with the Magician here in reverse. They're very, they do a lot. They're sexually impulsive. They move impulsive. They do magic impulsive. And this is not your happily ever after. This type of person, you have come to realize this is not what you see in your future for a long-term sustainable happiness. Somebody who's sexually impulsive, got a demonic energy. You're out here manipulating. You're not meeting any of your goals. On top of, you got a demonic attachment. I guarantee you, if you in yourself know the way that this person who's not listening to the divine, and they're very, very selfish. You're like, no, I'd rather stay in my bubble. I'd rather stay protected. I'm protecting myself from you. Nope, can't come back. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. All right, we got the Page of, is that the Page of Swords? The Page of Swords is in reverse. And the Death is in reverse. The person you're not talking to, they're determined, no matter what you say, that they are coming back. Death is in reverse. You think that this is over? What is that? What is this? You know what this? Why am I thinking about? Like, I heard in my head, like one of them horror movies, like Freddy Krueger or something. Or this person, like no, I'm not dead. I'm coming back. And it's like they just keep resurrecting. Like this thing keeps resurrecting. Like you keep trying to end it, and they keep saying, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. This person is like not trying to go nowhere. And you and your drama gonna have to go somewhere, baby. You and them and their drama. You're not trying to get, no. Queen of Cups. This is somebody who is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You think this person like certified cuckoo. Ain't gonna sell somebody's couch. You think that this problem, like the fact that they keep trying to come back and you're like, nah, I'm cool. I'm moving on with my life. Move on with yours. And they're like, nah, I'm supposed to be with you. We got to be together. Like, baby, go sit on, like, this is unhealthy. Like, all jokes aside, all magic. I know, like, we talk about spiritual stuff, but, like, you can't make somebody be with you. And the fact that you're trying to, you look crazy. And you need to go sit on somebody's couch. Like, that's starting to look, like, for real, weird. How you doing, Quadame? And Right Meow Farve. This is for the collective of all 12 signs. Thank you, Linda Maddox, for the bronze medal. So it's like, it's starting to look a little suspect. Thank you, Sarah, for the happy poop. Energy Lounge said like a cockroach. They just keep coming back. Yeah, this person keep trying to come back. Speaking of cockroaches, where the heck is that Alicia? She always talking about something being a cockroach. Hello, Darrell. Yeah, somebody is tripping. Hello, Saint Pigeon. Yeah, this person, yes. See, you listen, this person is bad news, honey. Wheel of Fortune. See, they're going through all this karma due to their selfish, manipulative behaviors. They started the drama that they're in. See, this is the thing. Whenever the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, this is not just the universe saying we don't like you. You can only put out whatever you put in. You put in chaos and conflict, then when the universe comes and hands you back what you put in, you're going to get chaos and conflict. This person is going through a hard time because they kept putting out hard times. Listen, treat people the way you want to be treated. And oddly, apparently the universe has to treat people the way they want to be treated. Oh, you've been treating people like trash? Oh, well, you must want that back. This person is not catching on. Four of Swords. And this is something that they think about all the time, is that they're going through karma. And they also think about all the time how they want to dig up the relationship. They still want to dig it up, even though you're saying you don't want it. This is somebody who wants to dig up the relationship. And they do think about how you keep saying you don't see them as like, you're a karmic. You're not my divine partner. I don't want it. I don't want a family with you. I don't want nothing with you. And they're looking at you like, yes, you do. I'm coming for you. Death in reverse. We're not done. They keep saying, y'all not done. Ciao. This is not funny. Ten of Swords. They're going to try to take the swords out of your back. They really want a new start. They're going to try to convince you they're not the devil. Yeah, I might not believe in the divine God, but I'm not the devil. Heavy manipulation. Heavy manipulation. That's all I can say. It's heavy manipulation in this reading. They're not the devil, collective. You just need to close the cycle on who you think I was in the past. And we just need to start all over. That's what they're going to tell you. Y'all need to start all over. Close the cycle out. And you looking at them like, I can't do that because my daughter would be so mad at me. But are you not understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Is something wrong? Is something wrong? Now, I was getting ready to do it like I was special. But my daughter get mad when I do something. She said, I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not going to do it. But it's almost like you feel like you got to talk to somebody like, are you understanding me? Like, do I need to sign this or something? Like, what is going on that you don't understand? Four of Wands in reverse. I don't see you as my Ten of Cups. I don't want to marry you. I don't want to attach to you. You will never attach to me for my stability. Now, go ahead on now. Go ahead on. Hey, Brandon. What's up, boo? Brandon Harvey. Okay. The sun is in the upright. Somebody's going to illuminate for you. They're here. I'm here to take the swords out your back, baby. We can do this. We can make this work, me and you. We can work it out, whatever it may be, girl. They want to work it out. Hey, Kim Morala Owens. You feel like they're going to try to illuminate to you that they are very, very sad. They're in so much regret about what has happened between the two of y'all. They're going to be, they're going to tell you, I was really distraught over this. I just don't understand. Retro Throwback said, we will never trust again. Sometimes the hurt just be this person is crazy. Nine of Wands in reverse. See, this is somebody who wants you to let down their guard so that they can show you that they're not the devil. So in other words, I know that God's trying to protect you from me, but go ahead. I got to be able to prove to you I'm not the devil. So you got to let your guard down. Let me back in your life so I can show you I'm not the devil. Even though I am the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm going to bring the drama to your life. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let the devil in there. He going to tear your life up. You better listen to your intuition with the Libra energy. Listen, this could be any of my air signs, heavy on the Libra. But yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So yeah, you better listen to your intuition, honey, because I'm telling you, because they going to tear up your, didn't I just say tear up your life? You let the devil in there and convince you that he ain't the devil, and then you looking at, wow, my God. They toe up. Tower. You gonna know why. You be crying. You gonna be crying. Hey, Cherie. You'll be crying. What's up, MSD Jones? The Real House guest. Hello. You gonna be crying, collective. You don't want to go in here and be messing with this person like this. You don't want to do it. The moon. This is somebody who hopes, again, see, they hope you don't see. Even though this is the moon is about what you don't see. But see, this to me is somebody who hopes that you don't use your intuition. See, the sun. See, when you see something, this is what light does. The light illuminates what's really going on. But if the moon comes and you're not listening to your intuition, I might can come back. Four of Cups. You might not be, if you stop listening to your intuition, they're banking that they can come back into your life. This person who gave you hate, pain, and despair is banking that if they can convince you to not listen to your intuition, I'm back in there, man. Like 4 flat tires. Think I'm playing? Ace of Wands. I'm back in there like 4 flat tires. I'm about to be birthing. Yes. I'm going to be standing right next to collective when them ships come in. All I got to do is, this is easy. All I got to do is tell them I ain't bad. Man, if I convince them I'm not really a bad person, man. I know I did all that fried stuff to them, but man, all I got to do is convince them that they were looking at it wrong. I'm back in there. They back in there. Come on, y'all. See? But this is what you saying. Moon. So the moon, the hangman. See, this is somebody who thinks if you stop listening to your intuition, you know, this is you. You know you're going to be caught up. You stop listening to your intuition, you're going to be right back at square one. That's why you keep saying there's nothing left to give. I ain't got nothing to give to nobody who overindulges on the pleasures of life, who wants to pretend to be my lover. But you really trying to win at all costs. You are an enemy who's trying to win at all costs. You just want my ships. You don't give a damn about me. You just want to use me. So you don't care how you got to swing it. You want to tell me I'm your divine partner. I don't listen to the divine, but I'm still your divine partner. Thank you, Sarah, for the 100 jewel. That is too funny. I am not your partner, but, you know, I'm your divine partner. I don't listen to the divine now. I'm not in the least. And they can say, you know, people can say, you know what their excuse may be? I don't listen to the divine, but I'm spiritual, man. I got my own African spirituality. You know, I do the hoodoo, the voodoo. You know, I might do Orishas. You know, I might get down with a little, you know, Santeria, something. They can say they don't believe in the divine like that, but I believe other stuff. So you can't technically say I'm not your partner just because I don't want to be on what you on with the divine. See the manipulation? Either way they put it, you're the problem. You're the problem. No matter how they put it, they're going to swing it. You're the problem. Hello? What'd you say? No, ma'am, Pam. I know that's right. This person, hey, Jessica. This is somebody who is all the way fried. They are super fried. Very, very fried. Yep. Anybody besides Jessica? Hello, Empress Love. Yeah, I don't like this person. Being in that energy, it's like, it makes my head hurt. Because it's like the manipulation is like, it's just eerie. And all I kept seeing in my head was like one of them Jason or Freddie or somebody like, dog, you still here? When you gonna go away? Like, have y'all seen the man who be wearing like the Jason mask and he be pulling up on people in traffic and scaring them real bad? He don't even say nothing. He just pull up and look at them. And people, some of the people like pull off or back up or take off running. What you say, Noob? They got dirty, stinky energy. They don't care. This is somebody who want to come back and they want to come back into your life. This is the Shaman's dream. Let's see, Holy Spirit, what you got from the Shaman's dream? Ooh, child. One at a time, please. Well, I guess we just gonna keep doing two. Lost in space. You feel like somebody needs to find direction. They are lost in space, child. Clearly. You lost, honey. You on something else. And you are closing the door on this person with completion. We have completed our cycle, sweetheart. In other words, you feel like whatever soul contract lesson you were supposed to learn from this person, you've learned it. It's over, man. We're done. You're lost. You need to find whatever your new purpose is. It's not with me. I've learned the lesson. I'm done. I've gained the wisdom and the light that I needed to. It's time to close the door. We're done. We're done. 5. It's time for a change because me and you done. When one cycle closes, it's time for you to go to the new one. And you feel like somebody else is stuck. Hey, Amber. What's up? Hey. What? Who? I always get your name wrong. Hey, Azawari. How are you? 5 girls. How you doing? Hello, Nina. I know that's right. Absolutely over. Dragon's Horde. Protection from protecting the future. You feel like you have to protect your pinnacles. With the Dragon's Horde, like this is a dragon and he's like trying to protect his keys. Well, you got to protect your pinnacles. You got to protect your future. And that's what it says. You're protecting the future from this person. And so we cannot unlock the door by handing them the keys to come back into our life. Hence the no, you got to protect yourself. You got to, no, they can't come back. How you doing, Maddie and Benny F City? Arcianus, how you doing, baby? Arcianus. You said it's Haig Azawara. Okay, I'm gonna just call you Haig. Or is it Haggy? Hag. I thought it was Haig. No, it's not Haig. Haig. No. Is the U silent? How you do it with the U? Hague. Hello. All right. It says benefactor. See, you know this person is looking for somebody who's gonna come in and be their benefactor. This is somebody who wants to they want to suck up to you for grace and generosity. See how this is the queen. And look at how you see how he is all up on him. This is how this person want to be up under you, because like a benefactor. This person they need to go head on. They looking for somebody who is gonna give them a free ride. And they thought that you, collective, was the sucker that they was gonna ride. It makes me mad. That makes me mad. It just makes me mad. They want a sucker to take care of them. See, if you want to listen to your intuition, then remember they was making a clown. They was using you. Ah, man, I got this little person over here. I just use them for their money. And they thought you was never going to catch on. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is what kind of reminds me. People want the old version of you. This is what I started reading, talking about. You're never going to get the old version of me. The person that you are today, you are the sum total of who you used to be in the past. Everything. Sum total is who you are. So who I used to be in the past, yes, that was a version of me that version of me existed when it needed to. And when God was ready for me to level up, I became something different. Oh, I like the softer side of you. I want to say, what? The softer side? Oh, because I'm not a pushover? Or you want to be soft-spoken? Or what? What bothers you? Is it the hair? Is it the makeup? What? See, I know projections. I know when people project, like, child. And for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, at the beginning of the reading, I was talking about somebody had left me a message. And it was like, I seen an older video of you. It came across my feed. I really liked the softer side of you. But either way, it was a backhanded compliment. And I took offense to it because it's like, what do you mean by that? Either you're talking about my appearance or you're talking about my personality. And I changed my appearance. I could have, you see me like this, and for all you know, next year I could rock it. I could cut it all off and rock a natural. I will do that. I have been extremes. But see, I don't care because I don't look to people to validate. So the same thing goes here with this person. They want you to go back to the old version of you, where they can suck up to you when you're not listening to you. So they thought you weren't listening to your intuition. For a period of time, they thought that they was getting over. Till you woke up and was like, this shit blows. I want to break up with this person. And then when they chose other people, you said, cool. Rejection is protection. Stay over there. And then you let go. And then a lot of them, collective, you know how they started doing black magic? Because you let them go. When they cheated, you was like, okay, we're done. So then you didn't let this person come in and out and continue to use you. So that's when they got mad and started doing black magic. Oh, how dare you? I don't get access to your life. So then they start trying to make access to your life. And you can't do that. Hey, Roy Vaughn, these people need to go. They want the old version. It's not happening. Because see, they're mad because they thought you was a fool. But let me tell you, it says the fool embrace. You know what the fool embraces? You will transmute your pain into power. Oh yeah, there was a time you made a fool of me. But them days is over. You transmute and you turn it into power. See how he's standing? Oh no, let me go sit down somewhere and get my life together. And I'm gonna change some things. That's what they weren't expecting, was that you were gonna change some things. And so now this person, they keep trying to come back with Skybridge, thinking that there's some sort of possibility for y'all to come together again. They think that they can somehow, because they remember the days when they thought you was a fool. So there's still a possibility that the old you is still there. I just got to figure out a way to get over on you. Maybe you don't listen to your intuition all the time. So there might be a possibility to get back in your life. This person just cannot take no for an answer. They just don't want to take no for an answer. They want in. It says the further the gate. So here they come taking a bold step forward. They're going to cross the gate to see if they can get hold of those keys again. And it says the net caster. Oh man, here they come. They're trying to cast a net. They're making preparations, hoping that things will come into fruition when it comes to you. They're going to cast a net. And if I cast my net just right, I'm right back with the benefactor. Sitting pretty. Eating from your, see, shit, this is somebody who eating from your table. You sharing all of your, look, this is you. This is a cloud chase. This is somebody who wants you to share your crown. Share. If you got it, people looking at you, they looking at me too. You know, this remind me of, oh my God, Ike and Tina. Remember when Tina Turner, I don't know if y'all have ever seen that clip, Tina Turner doing an interview, and Ike was getting mad, and he was like, what about me too? It's Ike and Tina, not Tina and Ike. He kept wanting to interject. This is somebody who want to be all up in your light. Share your crown. Share your food. Share everything. They think I'm trying to tell you, somebody trying to catch you, honey. They're trying to get you caught up. They're just trying to figure out, there has to be something that's going to get you to lower your guard. Has to be. Hey, Jessica Potts, they really believe it's one little thing that they have that will get you to lower your guard. You just got to figure out what it is. I'm going to tell you what it's about to be. It's going to be a damn restraining order. You keep playing. Keep playing. That's what's going to be next. Watchers. See? It says watchers. Transpersonal. You know what this reminds me of? Even though you're being watched over, I think this person's obsessed with you. I think they sit back and watch you. They watch you. They watch your every move. They really do. Horned cactus. Resourcefulness. They watch you because they think that you're very resourceful. You know how, like, I just seen this thing about cactuses today. Like, there's this place where there was this guy, he was a rancher, and there was no grass to feed the cows. So you see how this cactus looks? He had this flame torch, and he was out there flaming up all of the cactuses. He was like burning them. But what he wasn't actually burning the green, it was burning the needles off. And so then they said once you burn the needles off, it's like cotton candy for the cows. It's 90% water inside of these. And them cows was tearing them cactuses up. Once they loved hearing it, because as soon as he was like, even while it was hot, them cows was over there tearing up them cactuses. And so this is something they see you as somebody resourceful like that. So it's like when things look hard for you or difficult, so hence like those cows that didn't have grass, you figure out a way to be resourceful. So this is what they have watched you do. They watched you transmute pain into power. They've watched you take a little bit and turn it into, to make $1 out of 15 cents, so to speak. They've watched you. This is why they feel so adamant about, I have to be with you. You're the type of person that can get them through the trials and the storms of life. This is why they want you so bad. They feel like you are the key to the door of, certain things that go on in life. You like that one, like that good luck charm you never want to lose. How are you, Zimbo Barbie, Melissa, hello. You see what I'm saying? This is why they want you. They really want you. All right, Brandon. Oh, that's funny. Hello, what's your name? Salutations. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. Okay, did I miss anybody? For the most part, I think most of y'all are in here. Arcianis, I already got you. And Richard, yeah. Shane Bailey, hey. Brittany, did I get you? Brittany Atkins, if I didn't, welcome to the channel. Okay. So this is somebody who sees you as very resourceful. They also feel like when they sit back and watch you, you always have overflow. Somebody feels like when you're overwhelmed with more than enough resources to go around. Somebody feels like you got that expansion energy. Okay, everything you have expands. All your blessings are in overflow. Hello, Carla Owens. Fatima McGraw. How you doing? Tracy Williford. How y'all doing? Welcome. Nancy. How you doing, sweetheart? This is somebody who feels like you have the spirit of the river. You move towards adventure because you got so much to have. You got so much. You have so much, man. Life looks, in other words, that spirit of the river, they just think life is easy street for you. It's just like flowing. Everything just flows for you. I got to be over here with Collective because everything just flows. This is what they want to do. Be with you because everything just flows. Y'all gonna let them come over there and be with you? Just flowing. I'm doing well. It says, see, you're their inspiration. So as much as this person wants to use you, you are inspiring. You are. They see you as a muse. They're a joyful little muse. Unique, odd, but cute all at the same time. You're different. You do a lot of stuff differently. You dance to the beat of your own drum. You inspire them. As much as they want to use you, that's interesting. They see you as a muse. But that's exactly why they want to steal your dreams. This is Dream Thief. And you keep trying to refuse the call, but this Dream Thief wants to steal your ideas. Because, see, your ideas lead to overflow. But, see, here's the thing about when people think that they can steal ideas, it don't always work like that. Energy cannot be duplicated like that. And that's what they keep forgetting. The way that they, like, if you give somebody an idea, right? Even if you walked it out, you might switch it up when you do it. You could tell them, I would do this, 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 and this. And then they'll go, okay, cool. I'm going to go over here and do it just like that. And I swear to you, it may not work out even if they followed your directions exactly. Why? Because they might not have your work ethic. 2, people can read through stuff when people are not authentic. You might really care about the cause. They're just doing it, hoping it, you know what I'm saying? So people it may not work for them the way it will work for you because your heart would have really been in it. Like, it's just something about the energy and the vibration that no matter what they do, and they might want to come in and swoop in and try to steal something, but it ain't going to work. It just don't work like that. It says caterpillar. See, this person wants to get next to you, all for an opportunity. You see how that looks like a cat trying to sneak up on this caterpillar? Somebody trying to get close to you. All for an opportunity. Oh, if I get next to him, I get these ideas. I can still, child, you might not have the work ethic, the know-how, or the endurance to do what collective is doing. Somebody ain't gonna sit down. They ain't gonna sit down trying to be you. Hello, Ebony Bolt. Yeah, they try to destiny swap, but they can't be you, no matter what they try to do. It says vanishing mirror. See, this person's ego, they gonna have an ego death because they gonna realize they're not you. With ego's sublimation, vanishing mirror. This person, when they see you as a muse, it's like they want to see themselves, but I promise you, baby, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. Can I get 2 more? That's too many. It says well song, resonating. This person wants y'all to resonate so bad. Like, in other words, be on the same vibration. Speak the same language. But see, notice how this well is a bubble of its own. That's you. You're in a bubble of its own, your own. They want to be on your vibration and sing the same vibration, but they just don't understand. You out here by yourself, baby. You are one of a kind. It just don't work like that. What's up, Lathasa? It just don't work like that. It says deep diving. See, you dive into your task. Wouldn't I just say something about your work ethic has a lot to do with stuff too? The fact that your heart might be in it. You might care about what you're doing. Somebody else could do your same exact thing and not give 2 damns about who they're doing it for. So the profit's not there because people, if you're servicing people, right? People can feel if people's heart not in it. Like they just doing something. Just like, have you ever seen like those people who go to like those, I call them hidden gems, or like sometimes people call them hole in the walls. Hole in the wall is not a bad thing. But what I'm talking about, a hole in the wall is like a hidden gem restaurant. And it's like they got the best food. Don't nobody really know about them. And you go in there and it don't look like much. But it'd be the best food you ever had in your life. And then like, and the people, like you'll see them like little YouTube shorts. So you'll see them on TikTok. And these people, you know, the little food critics, and they'll go in and they'll show the people cooking the food. And then they'll be like, oh my God. And you can see the enthusiasm of the cook and all the heart that's in it. Eat some food from somebody who ain't got a good heart. That stuff be dry, disgusting. Because you could tell that it's like they don't love what they do. I don't even like, but listen, I go into a restaurant, child. Let me be with somebody who, and I place an order and the person got a bad attitude just making the food. I might as well just, I walk out. Because it's like, I already know it ain't going to be good. It's something about the energy. And this is what they want to keep resonating with you. But see, you deep dive into the task. You care. So you go, you get deep with what you're doing. You're willing to go deep means if I got to stay up late, I'm going to do what I got to do. Because you love what you do. If I got to get up early, I'm going to do it because I love it. This person might not be like, the hell with all that. Start taking shortcuts. Tidy houses at the bottom. Clarity and organization. This person, you know what this is saying. To me, the house is you. You're the house. You're the temple. And here with tidy that's house, this person just need to take time to really get to know themselves. They keep want to get next to you. But see, that means that they don't know themselves. God made them good and great too. God gave you a light too. But you don't know yourself because you ain't tidied up your house and got organized. And what that means is sat down and did your shadow work and learn what you're good at, what you're not good at. Sat with the divine and talk to the divine about stuff you want to do and let him unlock gifts for you. This is somebody who needs to sit down and tidy up, do the self-healing work. That's all this is saying. Thank you, Salmontacious, for the flower. Salmontacious, yeah. Thank you, baby. How you doing, Nirvana? And what is it? Artisa Masters. How are you? It says, this is the one at the top. It says lost compass. They got to get back to integrity. In other words, Spirit says that this person has lost their integrity. They have lost their way. You know how sometimes you can be around the wrong people so long, be manipulative for so long. It's like you think this is you. And Spirit is saying, no, baby, you just moving in the wrong direction. You need to get back to being having integrity. Really be a good person. Like, do the work. Right now, you just lost. You just steady. This is, some people feel like everybody's like this, so I have to be. This is a dog-eat-dog world, so I have to be manipulative. And God is saying, no, you don't. If you feel like this person over here has blessings and overflow, and they got ideas, you ain't ever thought about why that is? Maybe it's because they have integrity. And all you need to do is find your way back to that, and you'll have blessings too. God's hand is not short. I don't know why people think this. What he does for one, he will do for another. But don't get it twisted. We're all here to create, and what you're supposed to create might be different from what I'm supposed to create. So while you may admire it, and some of those gifts might be in you, but ain't nobody gonna do it the way you do it. And why am I hearing that song? Ain't nobody like you, baby. Bang, bang. Isn't that by Usher? Some of y'all said the other day, ain't nobody like you. The way you do it, child, can't nobody do it like you. See, Spirit says, you are beloved. You're radical. You're beloved too. You got to get passionate, baby, with radical acceptance. You got to get passionate with how you love yourself. Passionate. And accept the good, the bad, and the ugly. The fire, this look like fire and it almost look like ice or light. You gotta learn all sides of you, baby. And fire is a purification. You need to purify yourself and learn how to accept all sides of you. Do the self-healing work. So you're going to have to get into meditation and stillness. You're going to have to start being quiet and just sitting with yourself. And then you'll be able to find stuff. It says willow the wasp. Treasures are hidden in the shadows. See, when you start doing your shadow work, that's when you're going to find who you are. Because once you heal certain parts of your shadow, certain doors will be unlocked to you. And then maybe you'll find your vibration, your song. And you won't have to catch a ride with a bitter factor. Because you will have your own. Hope it resonates. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What's up, that boy, Pat? Welcome to the channel, baby. Let's talk. Y'all ready to go down the rabbit hole? Let's go down the rabbit hole with Alicia's journey through Wonderland. For those of y'all who are new here, this deck is crazy. Hey, Cornbread Man. Welcome, Jessica Potts. How are you? Nirvana Crown, I see you. Okay, Irish Maid. Hello. Now, for those of y'all who are new to the channel, here with Down the Rabbit Hole, we're going to talk about Down the Rabbit Hole. I know you're very excited. The pictures can be a little wonky. Not all of them. This is like an Alice in Wonderland themed. Have I tried the Cozy Witch Tarot? No, I haven't. But I do have the Everyday Witch Tarot. I haven't tried the Cozy Witch Tarot yet, Maddie. I have not. Hey, Chattanooga Hippie. Some of the pictures can be a little crazy. Not all of them, but like I said, this is like an Alice in Wonderland theme, but it's called Alicia as opposed to Alice. The one that's the craziest to me is the man that looks like a horse. And there was this weird movie that was once on Netflix about a man that, like, they was turning people into horse faces, like giving them horse faces. I cannot remember the name of that movie. But had anybody ever seen that? Did any of y'all ever watch that movie on Netflix where they was like, it was like a call center and then people got promoted, and when they got promoted, they was putting them on this drug to turn them into horses? Did anybody ever see that weird ass movie? And like they literally became like horse heads. Am I the only one? I don't know the name of it. I just remember I cut it on as like a background noise one day when I was cleaning up. And it was the weirdest movie I ever seen in my life. And I don't know the name of it. It had the guy that was in he does a lot of movies. It was the guy that was in the movie, remember the girl who had the teacup and they was like, y'all know what I'm talking about? She was doing, like, she was hypnotizing, like, it was like the white family. She was hypnotizing the black people. Oh, what was that movie in that movie? Not him. Not the main black guy, but the one who had the car in that movie. That was the one who ended up turning into a horse in the Netflix movie. It was Get Out. Not the main character in Get Out, but it was the other black guy who had like the real nice like Corvette or something. Yes. Do y'all remember the black guy who was in? You said, is it called Severance? It might have been. I don't know the name on Netflix, but that movie was the weirdest movie. And then like the guy did not know like they was giving him drugs to turn him into a horse. And then like he was so scared. He called his girlfriend, was like, you got to get me out of here. He went down. He took, like, you know how like they go to like these parties, and he opened up this door, y'all, not to tell the movie. He opened up this door and it looked like a stable of all these men who had been turned into horses. And like they had a head of a horse, but the body of a man. And their heads were big as hell. Anyway, I'm sorry. I know they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Anyway. Hey, Kay Michelle. Hello, LaMonica. Aunt John, what's up? Marjorie Barnes, Camilla Harris. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And thank y'all for giving me patience to get it out. Because I'm bad with movie titles. Because I don't really watch a lot of TV. Hey, K-Love. They cloned Tyrone. Nope, that's not it. It's not Tyrone. Like, these people turned into like full. You would know it. Because, girl, it was such a memorable, weird movie. Anyway, how you doing, Miss Pitts? Sorry to bother you. That might be it, because it was a call center. All I know was it started off, it was real boring at the beginning. It was a call center. It came out, no, I don't know if it came out in 2018, but it was on Netflix. I just know it started off, it was like a man in a call center, and he wanted to get promoted, and he had to do like, no offense, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but they call it the white voice. So he would talk like this. And then he got promoted. And then they just went from there. Anyway, let's get into it. It says Maine's drink. It says drink. Y'all know about Alice in Wonderland. Whenever she would drink something or eat something, somebody was getting bigger or smaller. It says, remember, each sip from the Drink Me bottle represents a conscious choice to embrace transformation and explore new territories. Are you willing to look at your choices? Now, we don't look at it like our lives is every time we're presented with a choice, it's like somebody saying, drink me. But in a way it is, because every conscious choice, it says, is an opportunity to go through some sort of transformation or explore new territories. But also every choice comes with a consequence, good or bad. So you're agreeing by your conscious choice to come what may. I'm going to learn something good, or I'm about to have to learn a hard lesson. Which one is it? Okay, which one is it? Yes, it had him, that guy. Yes, that actor, like Lakeith Stanfield. He was in it. So if you look him up, you might be able to find that horse movie. I just know I always remembered his, him. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Told you they look a little weird. These babies look a little weird. They look blue. Tweedledee and Tweedledum reminds you of the importance of embracing the joy of companionship. The power of a shared experience. They symbolize the duality within yourself, the contrasting aspects that make you whole. In other words, you are Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It says you got to take both aspects of you. You got to take your light and your shadow wherever you go. And it says, embrace the joy of that companionship. Now, Tweedledee and Tweedledum could also mean embracing the companionship with someone that is going through a certain journey with you. Sometimes y'all have a shared, sometimes things ties together due to a shared experience with people outside of ourselves. But Spirit wants you to also look at that as something about you take you, both sides of you, no matter where you go. Okay? How you doing, Yazzie? Okay, and LaMonica, what is it? LaMonica Chicks? I like that. Clear Skies, welcome. It says the White Rabbit. The White Rabbit is out here. It says, in the presence of the White Rabbit, you are encouraged to overcome procrastination. Some people, didn't we just say something about somebody want to be like somebody, but they may not have the work ethic. They might not know how to deep dive. White Rabbit is one of them. You got to be encouraged. Sometimes you got to just overcome procrastination by making a decisive action. Let me tell you how I do my decisive action. 1, 2, 3, go. Before my brain has time to think about, no, I just don't feel like it. Sometimes you just got to tell yourself, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. And jump up out the bed. 1, 2, 3, go. I'm going to go ahead and just run over here and do it before your brain talks you out of not doing it. Okay, it says the White Rabbit will rush you from one place to another. You two are urged to follow your dreams, your passions with a sense of urgency. That's another thing. So like when I say that 1, 2, 3, go, the reason why they're saying follow the White Rabbit with a sense of urgency, because you really don't know how much time you have. So you want to make the most of every day. You know, we're here and it may seem like we have all this time, but truth be told, you really don't know. Tomorrow's not promised to you. So why don't you go ahead and find the motivation to get it done? Leave your mark, so to speak, right? How you doing, John, Jenny, and Vanessa Burton? It says Griffon, or the Griffin, excuse me, Griffin. This is the Griffin. Okay, and it says the energy of a griffin signifies protection, the guardianship. Just as a griffin watches over and safeguards the realm, it reminds you that you're supported and guided by the benevolent forces. You are watched over by your team, like a hawk or a griffin here. He kind of got the face almost like a hawk here. They watch over you. There's some benevolent forces in the universe that are watching over you. You are protected. You are protected. You are protected. Okay. Now, somebody else asked me, do you have to be of the divine to be protected? No, there are people who do bad stuff and they're protected too by whatever they're protected by. Demons protect some people. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. We're not talking about people being protected by demons, but what we're talking about are the good side, the benevolence, those are of the lights. God will watch over anybody. But I'm just saying this because somebody had asked it one time. And just as for those of y'all who are new, does God not watch over, somebody said, the people who are not, doing good? He watches over everybody. But just like if you choose to keep doing bad, he has to let you go. You have free will. Same way, if you have a child, no matter what you do, and you're trying to tell them, hey, do right, and they want to be hard-headed, at some point you're going to have to let go and let them just learn by experience. And it's unfortunate that you hope for the best that they come back to you the way that they left you. But sometimes a hard head make for a soft ass, is what my mama used to say. A hard head, because life will whoop your ass. And sometimes that's how some people need to learn. Not that that's what we want for them. Thank you, Slightly Bent, for the bronze medal. Hello, Sherry. I used to hate when my mama used to say that to me. When I was a little girl, she used to say it all the time. Keep out. Keep out. And I did. I got my little butt whooped all the time. Because I was always doing something. Got a little spanking all the time. Alicia is out here, and the frog, the footman frog. All right, let's talk about Alicia. All right, Alicia, it says you're destined for greatness. So you need to embrace your journey with a curious spirit. You are destined, collective. All of you are destined for greatness. Your greatness, your story, your tune, your vibration. There is greatness on your path. For it is the exploration of the extraordinary that you will find your true purpose. So in other words, you want to find your purpose is going to be extraordinary. A lot of times you're not going to find it doing your day in and day out. It's when you start stepping a little bit out of your comfort zone. That's when you tend to find stuff. So in order for you to find your true purpose and make a lasting impact on the world around you, they want you to be curious. They want you to step into your power. Leave your mark. I just said that. They want you to be curious. What is your impact on the world? Well, how do you want to be remembered? Remember, like, I just seen something the other day when I pulled up to my daughter's high school. There was like a big billboard that said, hey, it's time for the 2026 yearbooks. And remember when we was in high school, everybody had yearbooks. And they were like, you do stuff. And that way you could make your mark in high school. So you could look back at a yearbook, you know what I mean? And have a memory. How do you want to be remembered? Do you want to be remembered as a person who was trying to manipulate and use people? Or do you want to be remembered for, hey man, such and such. There was a lady, speaking of which, thank you, Spirit. Like there's some lady, I cannot remember her name. She got out of prison. She went to prison. I don't know what she went for. She got out. She was really beloved in, I don't know if it was Detroit or some part of the United States, but she used to feed the homeless, give them haircuts, wash their hair, buy them clothes. She would go and buy like new underwear, new socks. She was always doing stuff for poor people. I cannot remember her name because she came across my feed like one or two times, but she was really beloved by her community. And then one day she just didn't feel good, and then she got better for a little bit, and then she ended up passing away. And I mean, people were literally boo-hoo-hooing over this woman because she had done so much good. So like, she may not have done the best when she was younger, but she stepped out and did so much better with her life after, with her second chance. And she made her mark on a community who will never forget her. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not saying you got to go feed the homeless, but you could do whatever your mark is. Some people, it's being, a Nobel Peace Prize winner. You take an award-winning photo that everybody always remembers. What is your thing? Everybody has one. Yes, Miss Shirley, slightly bent. I think that's her name. I see you, Martin Simpson. Hey, boo. Hello, Sally Rhodes. Hello, the real lepra. Ooh, I always get you wrong. The real Lucia Chapa Kaya La Chapa. I'm going to just call you D-Real. Hey, D-Real. Hello. Welcome to the channel, baby. Because your name, it really catches me every time. Hello, Amanda. It says, Frog Footman. Look at him with his green juice. What am I? I heard a song in my head just real quick. I don't think it's green juice. Is there a song about green juice? I'm sipping on my green. Somebody sipping on something. Who sings that? Is there a song about green juice? I heard it like a brief second. I'm sipping on my. I don't know. I heard it. I don't know. It's some rap song. I think it's a rapper. I could be wrong. I don't know. It says you are reminded to be open and receptive to a new pimp juice. That's the name of the song. Are you serious? I heard something about some juice. And y'all some of this pimp juice. Oh my God, that is the name of the song. I'm sipping on my pimp juice. Yeah. Oh my God, that is too funny. Hey, Phoenix. Hello, Geneva and James. Oh my God, that is too funny. Oh my goodness. There is a song that talks about pimp juice though. Hey, Cat Tree. Oh my goodness. Y'all are too funny. Hello, Amanda. Ooh, that just made me laugh. Y'all got me with that one. Anyway, he has his pimp juice. His green juice there. Oh my God. It says you are reminded to be open and receptive to new opportunities that are getting ready to come your way. Just as the frog footman delivers messages to open doors, There are exciting possibilities awaiting your attention. Pay attention to the synchronicities, the signs, and the intuitive nudges, for they can lead you to an unexpected path of growth and fulfillment. Spirit will do that. Sometimes you will find like a little nudge. I just feel like I got to do. I really need to go here, and you might not know why you need to go here. You just need to go. And sometimes that is spirit leading you to a path that might be maximum growth. Some people are afraid of change. This is why I tell y'all, but when you're comfortable, you're not growing, baby. You got to start loving and embracing being uncomfortable. Nobody likes being uncomfortable because it's like a learning curve. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable, but that's where you're going to grow. So, because that's when you're going to like for instance, let me give you an example. Reading tarot for me was stepping out. Or like, for instance, I seen this girl once. She wanted to apply for jobs. She decided she was filling out job applications, saw this job that was in China. She applied they was looking for teachers. Yeah, okay. She applied. She got the job. And they would get ready to fly her out to China to teach English in China. And she was like, oh my God. She started freaking out because she didn't think she would actually get the job. But see, she took a nudge. I'm going to just try it anyway. That is the type of stuff that will happen to you when you just step out. And it was a whole learning experience. And she probably went over there. And, sometimes people are surprised. You go somewhere and you are nervous. You think you might not like something. And then you love it. You might like it better than where you didn't grow up all your life. It happens. But it doesn't happen if you're not willing to step outside of your comfort zone. I can't go past this little town. I can't not live in this particular house. I can't can't leave this job. There's some people who never want to grow. They stay right where they are, close off from all the opportunities for growth. If you start seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities, these nudges that you need to make a change, go with it. Hello, Sherry. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. It says the mock turtle. I don't remember this in Alice in Wonderland, but it was there. The mock turtle the mock turtle's presence reminds you of the importance of nurturing your creativity and your imagination. So dive into the depths of your imagination, for there are ideas that are born and dreams that will take flight. Allow your artistic spirit to express itself freely, knowing that true beauty and inspiration can arise from their most unexpected places. Are you creative? We all are creative in our own way. Do you know how to deep dive into your imagination and just let stuff take flight? Like, what is your thing? Like, listen. Everybody's creativity is different. Some of y'all are really, really artistic, sculptures, drawing, real art stuff types things. Some of y'all are into writing or singing or dancing or can play instruments, like those type musical arts. Some of y'all, writing is an art because not everybody knows the right words. You know how some people say, I never know the right words to say. Whereas an author or, you're very good at writing, you're very good with writing. That's your art. Everybody has an art. Computer programming, believe it or not, is an art. All them ones and zeros, you can convert ones and zeros and make, Madden, 2K, whatever. These video games and the stuff these programs that we use every day. That is an art. Everybody has an art. Healing is an art. Regardless if you're a nurse or a doctor or even a hygienist. That is an art. It's an art. Reiki. Everything you do is considered an art. Everybody can't do what you do. Are you willing to go deep into, even if it was something you did as a kid, pick up and try it. You might be really good at it. Let me tell y'all something. And it's so funny to me how you could stumble on different things you're good at. I have used this example before. I remember my daughter, she was young. We were in a dollar store and she was like, can you buy me some paint? I was like, this little watercolor? Sure. I get home, I buy her this little watercolor paint. And I'm going to see if I can find it so y'all can see that I'm not lying. I buy this girl this watercolor. I think it's going to look like every other kid's watercolor. Do you hear me? I was like, you did this for watercolor paint? Like, I was taken aback. It looked really, really good. I may show some of her stuff one of these days. Because, like, she went to a pottery class. Looked like something you would have bought out of a nice store. The pottery, like, she took that. She made it. She painted it. I was like, you did this? Yeah. And her is like nothing. But can paint her butt off like a real professional painter. And I just like, and it doesn't matter. The cheapest, you give her any paint and it's going to look beautiful. Whereas, give me some paint. It's going to look like some mess. But that's what I'm saying. Just little small things. Sometimes you just try it on a whim. And you find out, damn, I'm really good at this. I didn't know all this time. I never knew I was actually good at this. Try it. You might be great. You might be great. How you doing, Clifford Bees and Avenel? Okay, so when I cut the deck, the crown. Ooh, look at her. Oh, that white hair. It says the White Queen reminds you to trust in your power and your authority. Do you shrink back or do you stand in your power? Do you stand in your authority because your voice matters too? Everybody is given times where you have to stand up in your power and your authority and you have to assert yourself. We can't always be soft, baby. Sometimes you got to step into you and let people just, hey, take it or leave it. That's how it has to be. Sometimes that's how it has to be. Now, when I cut this, also we have the Frogman's letter. And you see it's not that long. It says, communication is the key to any relationship. So always set clear intentions. Now, collective, let's talk about this when it talks about setting clear intentions. If we go back to the tarot portion of our reading, even though this person wants to come back into your life, remember, it started off, they want you to go back to the old you. And you're like, you know, they want you to come back, disregard your intuition, and allow them back in. But if you go back to the very beginning, when you met this person, did you set clear intentions for how you thought this relationship was going to go? Or did you slowly let your guard down and they thought you didn't have no boundaries because you was overgiving? See, there was times where you was carrying everything. And they was happy letting you carry it. And what bothered them is when you decided that you were no longer going to allow them to use you to carry the weight of everything. They're cheating, they're disrespecting you, they're doing black magic on you, and you decided, okay, you got to go. But when you go back to the beginning, what made them comfortable with thinking that they could get away with stuff in the first place? We don't really think about this, y'all, but when we first meet people, our communication is the key to any relationship. And believe it or not, what you allow in the first few meetings with a person is what they think it is. So if you got a boundary or an intention, you need to set that early. Because somehow, a lot of y'all on my channel end up being overgivers. How you doing, classic? Not classic. Get out, toxic P. Hey, honey. Hey, Jacqueline. Okay, we have a problem with that over here. Hello, Amanda. Not anymore. A lot of y'all have healed from your overgiving, but that has been a problem. A lot of y'all are empathic and y'all were always trying to be helpful, and then people took advantage because you didn't set the boundary. So people thought that it was a free-for-all. And then when you pulled your energy back, then they get mad. And then they try to demand back into your life. And it's like, no, baby, I do have a boundary. I do have an intuition, and yes, it does work. And they need to go head on. So think about that the next time you meet somebody. All right. When I meet somebody, what am I saying? Like I have to get on my daughter about that. Oh, I was trying to comfort them. What? You ain't got to comfort every damn body. Sometimes people need to deal with their own emotions. It's not your job to carry it all. Because when you need comforting, who comforting you? Nobody. And I know where she does it. She's a humanitarian. She's an Aquarius. Y'all Aquarius is good for that. Y'all are humanitarians. Y'all always want to help somebody until somebody use you up. And then that's when y'all push back. It's like sometimes y'all just got to learn to let people, like, it's cool to be helpful, but there has to be a limit. There has to be a limit. All right? All right. Hey, Jacqueline Jimenez. All right. I love y'all. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, and the Holy Spirit, and my light team, and JP the God for being such a gracious moderator. And I want to thank everybody else for being here. Thank you all for the 543 jewels, the 199 likes. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all shorts. I will be putting out some more for the sign shorts. I'll be doing little shorts for each sign tomorrow. And oh, you're so welcome, sweetheart. And I'm not mad anymore for the young lady. I don't want her to think I'm still mad at her about, because see, Spirit used your example for the reading. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Thank you, Rebecca, for the floating heart. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you need a personal, I have the light tarot at gmail.com. Email me. I'll send you the information. You ain't got to purchase it right now. Okay. You can look at it and just decide, okay, when I get, my income tax money, I might give me a little read. Hey, Vincent. Okay. And everybody else, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Until then, y'all come back and join me at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. We do a collective every night if you're new here. Every night, same time. Same time. Come back and join us again. And I look forward to seeing you. Until then, bye, baby. Bye, y'all. Oh, look at y'all. They jumped up to 205. Thank y'all, babies. I love y'all. See y'all later. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Maddie. All right, y'all. Bye.